Good day, here are the stories for the Manila Times for Sunday, April 17, 2022. With 24 more days to go before the May 9, 2022 elections, 5 presidential candidates are allegedly scheduled to hold the joint press conference on Easter Sunday. The reason behind the joint press conference isn't clear, but the meeting was confirmed by Senate President Vicente Soto III, running mate of Senator Panfilo Ping Lacson. The presidential aspirants who were said to be attending aside from Lacson are Manila Mayor Francisco Isko Moreno Dumagoso of Acción Democrático, Leodegario Calio de Guzman of Partido ng Manggagawa, from the standard-bearer Senator Emmanuel Manny Pacquiao, and Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo. Of the 5, Moreno and Lacson announced the press conference separately on Saturday. It will be held at 11 a.m. on Sunday at Rigodon Ballroom Manila Peninsula Hotel in Makati City. A check by the Times on Pacquiao and de Guzman showed that the two have scheduled sorties. De Guzman, for one, will be in Mindanao. There has been no confirmation from their respective campaign teams on whether they would be present at the press conference. Robredo's camp has kept mum about the meeting when sought for comment. Dumagoso did not elaborate on the reason for the joint press conference. In his previous pronouncement, Dumagoso rejected any possible behind-the-scenes talk with other camps to discuss withdrawal and support for Robredo. The number of individuals affected by Tropical Storm Agaton, or international name Meggy, has reached 1,596,337, or 427,379 families as of Friday evening, the Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, reported. The latest DSWD report also said that 545 houses have sustained total damage, while 8,778 more were partially destroyed. This is a huge jump from Thursday's tally of 1,222,265 individuals affected and 483 houses totally damaged. More individuals were also recorded staying in evacuation centers. 227,459 of the 1.5 million affected, compared to Thursday's tally of 213,779. The DSWD said that to date it has released 40,871,020.48 worth of aid to areas affected by Agaton. President Rodrigo Duterte said there is a need to resume face-to-face classes for both public and private schools, as it is crucial in restoring normalcy to the country amid the COVID-19 pandemic. During a situation briefing in Baybay City late on Friday, Duterte expressed confidence in the Department of Education's or DepEd's readiness to supervise the resumption of in-person classes nationwide. Education Secretary Leonor Briones had reminded participating schools in areas under Alerts Level 1 and 2 to secure a clearance from the local government unit on holding of face-to-face classes. Only vaccinated students and teachers are allowed to take part. The national government had suspended the implementation of limited face-to-face classes in areas placed under a stricter alert level status due to the surge of COVID-19 cases. As of March 28, about 13,692 public and private schools have been participating in in-person classes, according to DepEd data. More than 10 million children have so far been fully vaccinated against COVID-19 as of April 11. Easter Sunday is the fulfilled prophecy of the Messiah who would be persecuted, die for our sins, and rise on the third day. Father Peterson Cheng of the Lorenzo Ruiz Mission Society, parish priest of the San Jose de Trozo in Tondo, said. Father Cheng said Easter is a very significant date within Christianity and is the foundation of the Christian faith. There is a low possibility that the number of COVID-19 cases in the Philippines will hit 500,000 by middle of May, said Dr. Guido David, a senior fellow of Octa Research. The Department of Health, or DOH, warned on Thursday that a 50% reduction in the practice of minimum health protocols might lead to an explosion of active cases by as high as 500,000, surpassing the nearly 292,000 active cases reported during the peak of the Omicron surge in January. David instead estimated a surge of around 100,000 active cases, warning many could get a severe form of COVID that leave long-term effects. Lawmakers over the weekend heaped praises on President Duterte's veto of the proposed Subscriber Identity Module or SIM Card Registration Act. Malacanang earlier announced that the president disagreed with the inclusion of social media in the regulatory measure without providing proper guidelines, which are tantamount to state intrusion and surveillance. Congress in February ratified Senate Bill 2395 and House Bill 5793 that seek to mandate all public telecommunications entities to require the registration of SIM cards as a prerequisite to their sale and activation. The consolidated measure also requires social media networks to get real names and phone numbers of users upon creation of their accounts. In business, the Philippines should enhance its strengths in business and professional services to take advantage of the opportunities in trade in services brought about by the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP, according to a recent research by the Philippine Institute for Development Studies, or PIDS. The study, Opportunities for the Philippines under RCEP, Trade in Services, look into how the RCEP might enhance the contributions of trade and services to the Philippine economy through commitments made and restrictions imposed. In terms of coverage and degree of liberalization, it identified RCEP as an alternative avenue for regional trade liberalization and a challenger to the Trans-Pacific Partnership. The paper said the RCEP would open up new trade and investment opportunities. Topping sports, with the series now down to a best-of-3 affair, Game 5 of the championship showdown between the Barangay Ginebra Gin Kings and the Meralco Bolts is expected to be the most pivotal one, as the winner will move on the threshold of capturing the season-ending conference crown. The two teams take center stage for their 6:30 p.m. encounter at the Smart Araneta Coliseum, hoping to get the upper hand and a big psychological advantage of winning the title. Ginebra equalized the series following a 95-84 triumph in Game 4 on Wednesday, which saw veteran guard L.A. Tenorio stepping up big after struggling in the first 3 games of the series. Tenorio, the modern-day Iron Man of the PBA who has played his 697th game since turning pro, has averaged only 9.7 points in the first 3 games, but came out strong in Game 4 after hitting 17 points, including 3-point shots, while also dishing out 5 assists and completing 2 steals. Today's front-page columnist is Marlon Ronquillo, where he believes the next president will deal with global rupture. The Times also introduces a new columnist, a retired Major General Edgar Arevalo, whose column will appear every Sunday on the opinion section. In his first column, Arevalo discusses the upcoming elections and national security. Today's editorial discusses alliances and parties of other candidates supporting the presidential candidacy of Vice President Maria Leonor Leni Robredo. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the Voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram and keep up with the Times. For the Manila Times, this is Paolo Dimapi.